Hello everyone. My speech is about sickle cell trait. Devon Darling was mentioned on June 27, 2007 on the Daily News of Fox News. At the age of 18 years old, linebacker from Baltimore Ravens collapsed and died during the 2001 off-season workout at Florida State. Dale Lloyd II was mentioned on July 24 of 2011 on the issue of Orlando Sentinel Health magazine. He and his teammates ran 16 consecutive 100 yards, which is almost a mile. He early on he started to showing some distress, breathing heavily, and also suffering from some muscle tightness on his legs. He was known as a hard worker, and as the spring continues, his teammates start concerned about his condition. They trying to help him, but the assistant coach ordered to leave him alone. Lloyd finished all his sprints before collapsing, but never regained consciousness. The medical report states that Lloyd died on September 25th of 2006 for complications of sickle cell trait. In the United States, all newborns are tested for sickle cell trait and sickle cell disease. There are not an exact number of people affected by sickle cell trait. However, it's common in certain ethnic groups, for example, the African American descendants. According to the American Society of Hematology, sickle cell trait is inherited blood disease that can cause the death on athletes when they are under extreme conditions. To understand what sickle cell trait can cause in certain individuals, first we're gonna discover what it is. Second, which are the extreme conditions that can be prevented, and last, special considerations in athletes. Sickle cell trait is an inherited disorder in which the red blood cells contours into a sickle shape. This is an example of the normal blood cells. This is an example of sickle cell blood cells. Occurs when a person inherited one abnormal hemoglobin gene from one parent and another normal hemoglobin gene from the other parent. Sickle cell trait is misunderstood with sickle cell disease. But individuals with sickle cell trait means that they carry one single copy of the gene that causes that disease. Although the presence of sickle cell trait must be considered in individuals who are planning to have children. In general, most people have no symptoms and no health complications. On October 3rd, 2016, the NFL published that famous former NFL corner Ryan Clark, who has the trait, became ill in 2007 during playing in the Pittsburgh Steelers in Denver. Clark had his spleen and gallbladder removed and missed 2 consecutive games of that season. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, in rare cases, sickle cell trait must be experienced complication of sickle cell disease. Extreme conditions could be harmful for people with sickle cell trait, such as extreme temperatures, high altitudes, intense exercises, low oxygen levels, dehydrations, and pressure in the atmospheres. Studies have shown that people with sickle cell trait can prevent future crises, avoiding unfavorable conditions. Finally, according with the National Athletic Trainers Association, to ensure the safety and health of college and athletes, including those with sickle cell trait, offer recommendation, benefits, and risk related to their condition. Athletes have special considerations such as recovery times, hydration, and changes in altitude and medical care if they need it. Today, the National Athletic Training Associations offers a lot of new information for those people who suffer of sickle cell trait and prevent health complications and future death. Thank you.